Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This video is part 2 of firefighting hazards. If you have not watched my part 1 video, then firstly watch that video, and after that you watch this one so that it will be clear. Okay, see, in my previous video I explained about hazards. Some hazards like light hazards, ordinary hazards, and ordinary hazard group 2. Okay, up to extra hazard I explained in that previous video. But see, if we are searching these hazards in NFPA 13, so it's a light hazards, it's a only 16 points is given. But when suppose we are going to design any zoo, okay, or board market, or motels, or hypermarket, or asbestos, disco, parking garage, slaughterhouse, then firstly we will select the hazards, right? Then if we are going to design zoo, then we will go in NFPA 13 and search that where is the zoo. Here in NFPA 13 not mention any zoo, okay, not mention any zoo, but it's mentioned only in like a horse stable, and we cannot find easily, and also it's not mentioned in details. That's why this video I make for clear view, that if you will watch this video, then in further future you will not hesitate to select the hazards, because selecting the hazards is very important. On this basis only we can design a proper firefighting system, because everything is depend on hazards. If we will select the correct hazards, then we can only select the sprinklers, select the design area, and select the spacing between the sprinkler and hydraulic calculation, pipe size, everything. It's depend on this hazard. If we select wrong, then all our firefighting system will be not up to the mark. That's why it's very important. So see, if we are selecting this zoo, we are going to design zoo, then I make this one PDF, this one. This is the hazard classification for sprinkler protection. All hazards I included here. Okay, everything. If you will watch this one video, then no need to hesitate to select hazards about firefighting hazards. So see, there are all this type of hazards, like light hazards, everyone know. Ordinary hazards, ordinary hazard group 2, extra hazard group 1, extra hazard group 2, commodity classes. Okay, what means commodity? Commodity, it means a material, the raw material, items, objects is called commodity. It's classified into 4 categories: commodity class 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and also plastic is very important, for selecting the correct type of plastic, and because it's this commodity and up to the flammable liquid we only face when we will design about industrial. Okay, so proper selecting hazards, I already explained before, is very important. Okay, so also plastic is divided further in three parts: group A plastic, B plastic, C plastic. Okay, it's differ on the basis of their composition and chemicals. Okay, and also roll paper store, this is different type, the roll paper store. Okay, combustible liquid and flammable liquid, this is two types, combustible and flammable. We design uh, different types. Okay, because why I said different, because in combustible liquid and flammable liquid we have to select proper firefighting system like foam system or Novec system or different type of system. Okay, so these hazards is very important, very very important. Without this knowing about correct hazards we cannot design. Okay, so now let's go to explore everything one by one. See, in light hazards, what means light hazard? The area and occupancies which contain low quantity and low combustible materials, okay, which are expected to release low heat rates during fire condition, okay, shall be classified as light hazard occupancy. Okay, occupancy considered as light hazard may include assembly, any type of assembly. Okay, community halls or mosque, church, temple, any type of assembly. This assembly is group C. Okay, libraries, open air theater, okay, beaches, all is light hazards. Also group B assembly, amusement park, parlor or waiting area, swimming pools. Okay, educational, if we will see educational, then educational is divided in three parts, three group A, B, C. Okay, also health care like clinics, OPD, and health care. Also residential, see this one is also very important, if because we generally get the project to design about residential or commercial or industrial. So residential like apartments or residential building. Okay, then residential building also it comes in light hazard. So if we will go through this one proper, then we will not think about light hazards system. Okay, also light hazards is also divided here, residential group B, group C. It means residential is divided in three groups like labor accommodation, okay, school boarding, hostel, also daycare like daycare hospitals, adult daycare, and detention and correctional center like jail and very different type of detention. You can see here adult or children or adult correction. Overall it's a jail. Okay, and industrial like industrial, see in industrial low rate flammable or combustible materials like brick and masonry work or gypsum. Okay, animal housing like animal market, bird market. See, I already say that if we are going to select bird market, then where we will go here in NFPA 13, then NFPA 13 not mentioned, then how we will select about bird markets? Whether we can imagine or yes, we can imagine and design, but that one is not proper. But if here we will select this one like bird market, it comes under light hazards, so we can design easily according to light hazards. Okay, also zoo comes under light hazards. Okay, So it's very very important to know all these hazards. That's why I thought to explain details about hazards. Okay. uh, Also see in group 2, ordinary group 1. Firstly we see ordinary hazard group 1, the area and occupancy which contains medium quantity and moderate combustible materials and the storage up to 2.4 meters. Okay, it means it comes if, see, as if we are storing something and their storage height is 2.4 meter, then it comes under ordinary hazard group 1. Like you can see assembly also here, but this type of assembly is different. See, banquet halls, nightclubs, disco. If you are going to design disco, then it comes under ordinary hazard group 1. Or restaurant with more than 50 peoples, okay, and theater, cinemas, indoor stadium, see, casino, all comes under ordinary hazards. Like hotels, all type of hotels, hotel, apartment, timeshare, it comes under ordinary hazard. Hotels like motels, lodging, mercantile. See, mercantile also comes under ordinary hazard group 1, like paint store or chemical store, furniture store, different type of stores, shop, showroom. Also mercantile group 1, like hypermarket, supermarket. Okay, so all comes under ordinary hazard group 1. Also storage. See, storage, it means different type of storage where we can store frozen food or electrical coils or glass bottle or a plastic top, a different type of store where we are storing something, but that burning rate is low. Okay, so it comes under ordinary hazard group 1. You can pause my video and take the screenshot also to read it very details carefully. Okay, and also industrial group B. Okay, then industrial group B also appliances or athlete equipments, automobile, bakeries, different type of industrial activities where it happens. We have to consider it as a ordinary hazard group 1. Okay, now let's explore ordinary hazard group 2, the area and occupancy. It means which are used for commercial and industrial usage. It means ordinary hazard group 1 is basically comes for commercial and industrial purpose, where the storage height is more than 2.4 meter, okay, and less than 3.6 meter. It comes under ordinary hazard group 1. Okay, but ordinary hazard group 1 is storage height is 2.4 meter. Okay, but ordinary hazard group 2, it comes more than 2.4 meter storage or and less than 3.6 meter storage it will be considered as a ordinary hazard group 1. Okay, also like animal housing, like slaughterhouse, okay, livestock shelter, malls, covered malls. It's not open, it's covered mall. Like industrial group B, paper and paper process plant, hydraulic fluid, post office, see, plastic fabrication, repair garage, tobacco product manufacturing, all it comes under ordinary hazard group 2. Now explore extra hazard. Mostly we get the project. Now we are also doing one project of extra hazard group. 1. See, the area and occupancy which are used for industrial usage and contains high quantity and very high combustible materials which will support fast development of fire and are expected to release very high heat rate during fire condition and having less or no combustible or flammable liquid and gas shall be classified and extra hazard group 1. Okay, it means simply you can say where high quantity and very high combustible material have stored already, then that area we will consider as a extra hazard group 1. Now see some example so that it will be clear. A storage material group B, okay, like storage and activity involving aircraft hangar, okay, and boots and shoes, button, cardboard, horns, okay, different type of like cigar, tobacco, sugar storage, okay, silks, and motor vehicle repair garage, okay. Also some types of combustible hydraulic fluid use area, die casting, metal extruding, okay. So we will consider this area as a extra hazard group 1, okay. But extra hazard group 2, it means more than extra hazard group 1 high quantity and very high combustible material have a storage, okay, like a storage and activities involving explosive, detonator, okay, and flammable solid, oxidizing gas, okay, which can oxidize with can react with oxygen like oxidizing gas, and flammable liquid class 1, 2, 3, combustible liquid class 1, 2, 3, aerosol, okay. So it will consider as a extra hazard group 2, okay. Also parking, mechanical parking, okay. So this type of area we already seen that this type of area we generally face to design like light hazard, ordinary hazard group 2, extra hazard group 1, extra hazard group 2, okay. But this type of these all like commodity class 1, 2, 3, 4 and group A plastic, B plastic, C plastic up to flammable liquid, we mostly get and face to design in industrial line, okay. So we will see that what is commodity classes and which type of material it will be stored in my part 3 video.